Hey yo, how's it going today guys? Welcome back to the Breath of the Wild semi-casual playthrough. And here we go, we're gonna jump right into it. I am finishing the shrine that we cut off in the last episode. Then we're gonna take on the... Is it Redania is the lizard. I mixed this up early in the series, but it's been a while since I thought about that. Yeah, because Ruta is the elephant. So we're going to take on Redania today. Maybe not the whole dungeon, but at least the parts up to it. The little quest line that you do to get access to the Divine Beast. That is what we're tackling today. So I mentioned before, I'm bulk recording a couple of these. I believe this one goes up Friday or Saturday. But I'm going to be out of town again, so I'm recording a couple of these ahead of time, trying to take care of it all so that I can go out to my family's ranch that I've mentioned before. My family, my direct family, the ranch is owned by my whole mom's side of the family, but it's divided up among all of my grandfather's children, which my mom has many siblings. And they divided the land out after it was divvied up to them. And a lot of my family is building retirement homes on there, so my parents are building their house there. And I don't think I've mentioned this on video, but my family built the house that we moved into when I was young. I spent a lot of my childhood clearing land and building and doing stuff like that, so I have a lot of those skills. And now I'm going to help my parents by using those skills. I gotta look over here so I can see my armors. I think... Oh, they've already spotted me. I was not wearing this. Well, for the future, because I am going to run into more of these. And we're going to use this. Right, come look at me. Maybe they hadn't spotted me. They were still looking at our boy over there. It's fine. We're going to give him shock therapy. And we're going to let this recharge because we're not in master mode. Oh, I'm going to get stabbed. Nice. Oh, I thought that I stabbed him too. He jumped back at the same time that I hit with the electricity. I'm going to need you to die. I'm going to need you to not pick that up. Nope. He's going to sweep. This is hard because I'm like right next to the TV when I'm leaned in like this, and I didn't get any of the drops, so that's a shame. I did not do well that fight. I didn't run into it super prepared. I was thinking of this story that I'm telling. Anyway, I'm going up there. My family is working on the house. Unfortunately, the weather around here right now is over 100 degrees during the heat of the day, and what we're doing is putting tin on the roof. The roof is... We want to complete the roof first so that we have shade. But until we do this weekend, there is no shade. It's kind of on a hill surrounded by trees, but not like super close because you don't want trees too close to your house just in case they die and fall later on. So going to be in the hot sun with no shade. It's going to be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun, but it needs to be done, and I care about my parents a lot, so that's what I'm going to do this weekend while y'all are probably watching this episode. So I'll come back tired and probably sunburnt. I'll try to put on enough sunblock, and hopefully, you know, I'm in good spirits whenever we get back. I think it'll be a good weekend. I always enjoy spending time with my family, and I haven't spent much with them because of COVID, and I live about 3 hours away. So it'll be good to spend time with them, even in a working environment. It's always crazy to me because I don't think I've mentioned this on this channel, but all of me and all my siblings are adopted by my parents. They didn't have any natural born children. They couldn't. So my parents are actually much older than you would imagine parents of somebody my age would be. My parents are pushing 70. My dad is 68, but he still works blue collar work, and he has his whole life. He's very, very tough. And so he's been putting together the frame of this building and climbing up on the roof frame and all that, even though he's pushing 70, and it's wild to me. And he does better in the heat than I do, mostly because I work a desk job, and I've overheated a couple times growing up, and once you've overheated once, it becomes very easy to do it again. Unfortunately, my body temperature in general is usually much hotter than most people's. I'm very warm-bodied, which some people enjoy more than I do. Like, my girlfriend enjoys it because I keep her warm, but I don't enjoy it because being skin to skin, like next to somebody, I'm already on fire without them being next to me. I also I can't enjoy like comforters. I really like comforters because they're comforting. The weight of them is nice, but I will overheat so quickly. I can barely use like a single regular blanket. Like, some genius out there needs to invent a weighted blanket that's got all the weight that I want, but that's super breathable fabric. If you do that, you'll be a millionaire. I gotta tell him the signal. Yeah, somebody developed me a super heavy but very breathable blanket. Breathes like a sheet, but feels like a sheet of metal. Maybe not feels like a sheet of metal. I want it to still be soft. This is why it's a hard thing to do. I'm very needy. Where is... I could have sworn there was something that I could easily kill this one with. There's usually a bunch of rocks around here. Come on. Come on, buddy. Yonobu? I forgot his name for a little bit there. Okay, give me the loot. Where's the next one? Is this one stationary? Wonderful. I believe that there is a rock up there for you. Yeah, where I currently live does not work well with the temperature my body is naturally. Actually laughing a little bit earlier. My girlfriend, I was talking to her, and I told you guys that I shared my channel with her recently, and she's been watching it a lot. She's actually done with the Fire Red series, I think. She's on the last episode. She's like right there. But she was like, you always call me your girlfriend and you don't ever call me by name. I was like, I haven't called myself by name or given away much personal information at all. Like, I'm not going to give away yours first. Right. Let us hit this lizard. Did we ever decide on what type of lizard this is? I remember talking about how it's got a demigorgon face. It's got a ridge on its back, so it can't be a salamander. Because I think that its face reminds me the most of a salamander. But because its back has that ridge, it's not. And the region that I live in is not a lot of different types of lizards around here, I don't think. We have those very run-of-the-mill green lizards, green to brown, they change colors, that are about yay big at biggest, like that to that. Like to get in the sidings of houses to sunbathe and hide. I know the house I grew up in had hardy board planks, the overlapped slats on the side, and lizards would constantly live in those slats because if it was cold they could just like creep right out of them and sunbathe, and if it was hot they could just crawl back in them, because if you don't know, that hardy board stuff it's pretty well insulated on its own. You still have to insulate the house, but it works. It does its job well. It's actually fireproof too, so it makes getting rid of it a pain in the butt because you can't just burn it. I have a lot of like weird skills that I obtained by growing up that most people didn't get in their childhood. I mean, I know how to do pretty much everything it takes to build a house. And my dad runs a plumbing company, so I know a bit of plumbing. My uncle is, not my uncle, my cousin is an electrician, so I know a little bit of electrical. We've got the whole thing down. I know all the tech sides of it from growing up, learning how to work with computers, and now that's my job, it's my living. What are you doing? Didn't I whistle for him? Did I miss something? I've actually never failed this mission, ever. Good lord. I've literally never had Yunobu get caught. I could have sworn that... What are you doing, dog? Please stop. It's a lot of damage. Did he just not hear my whistle? What happened there? I wasn't paying close enough attention because I could have sworn that I made him stop. That's what we call an oof. An oofy. That hurt. Can I grab this one from here? Yeah. You hurt me, I hurt you. Them's the rules. I don't make them, I just enforce them. Thought I was about to hit myself with that bridge. I might have mentioned this on the channel. I very much like the idea of being a jack of all trades. I like learning new skills, even if I don't master them. And I was thinking about it yesterday, and I think I'd like to learn how to crochet. I think it'd be an interesting skill to learn. From what I understand, I feel like I talked about this on... I talked about this on the last episode. Sorry, bringing it up again. But it's been on my mind. Kind of want to get the stuff to do that. Yeah, ignore me. Know about Yunobu. Oop. Okay. Okay. Smack him up. No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I didn't hit him. Detonated it too high. Alright. Just gonna do one of these. One of these. And he's dead. Want them guts. Let me get them guts. Oh, you'll sit right there. Punk. Walking right into the light. You know better. I know you're scared of those things. Why would you walk right into it? Could have sworn there was 2 moblins here, but clearly not. Maybe... I wonder if the falling meteor, magma, whatever, if that also kills the moblins. I mean, I imagine it would. Cool. I definitely didn't hit it. Andale, lizard. Move out. Climb that mountain. I always wondered why Death Mountain was called a mountain when it's a volcano. Like I could imagine Death Mountain being called Death Mountain if it was like not obvious that it's a volcano. It's very obvious that this is a volcano. There's no mistaking it for a mountain. Alright, here's the deal, bud. Stay here. I'm not getting beat up for your sake again. That only did half. I'm really glad that they don't seem to care that much. I don't know why I threw the square bomb thinking it would go over there. It makes no sense at all. Alright, middle one's dead. I would have liked to get them both, but... Square bomb, come on. Use your brain. I almost said my name. Almost really didn't use my brain. Okay. You're dead. I'd like this gear, please. Like these. There that goes. That's unfortunate because I like that weapon. Can I whistle while doing this? I guess it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to. Come on, bud. There he goes. I knew he could hear me. It didn't pop up the message that he couldn't. This is a really fun place to hit that boulder at them, but I just broke my Cobble Crusher. Stone Smasher, one of the two. Alright, bud. Stay there, I don't trust you. Punked me once. Punked me twice. Clearly that's not gonna work. I don't know what I was thinking there. We're doing great for time. Nope, I'm really glad he couldn't hear me, because that was a mistake. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince. That one didn't do any damage? Good night, Dark Lord. They can't all be sweet princes. Wow, that is what we call an updraft. Alright, fine. I don't need him that bad. Could have sworn there were some rocks up here. Guess I'm just dumb. I do want that gear. It's one of the things that I didn't max out. Alright, this time listen to me. Come on, bud. This is where the two moblins are. And... think... use this, yes. Kind of just want to clear them out. Come on, that kick usually misses. Alright, fine. Follow me. That didn't kill him. That did. Come see me. Or don't. Alright, I'm not going to get hit by a sledgehammer. No siree. That wasn't a crit. I'm pretty sure that couldn't have hit him anywhere but his head. Alright, good night, sweet prince. It was nice knowing you. I just realized I lost the drops from the other one. But I did get this sweet sledgehammer. I forgot it was going to do that. That's funny. Okay, he's waiting. Apparently you can't noise cancel that one like you can with the other one. Oh, that's a waste of really good durability that I should be using a sledgehammer for. Alright. It's a little hairier than I wanted it to be, but here we are. The divine lizard malfunctioned. Is it weird that they gave the bird the shield like Daruk's blessing, but then this lizard doesn't have it? Maybe not weird, just kind of interesting. I also can't tell if they meant for his feet to be like flaming, or if they're just on fire because he's walking through lava constantly.
So cool. You really put a licking on that thing.
I like this cutscene a little bit because he's just like,
yeah,
yeah, we're gonna do it, and then you just leave him. Wait, I wanted to help. This is our chance. Jumps off. Nah, kid, you sit this one out. Divine beasts are for champions only. I don't really like this divine beast. I feel like they split it into two pieces. The dark flame part at the beginning, which is just kind of annoying, and then the actual divine beast itself is pretty bland.
You're gonna need a map that shows the guts of this place.
That's cool, bud. That's cool. Stop talking to me. As far as champions goes, oh, I just thought about the statement I was about to make. I don't know which one's my favorite. I love Mipha. If you don't include abilities at all, I think Mipha is probably my favorite champion. She's very cool too, especially if you do the DLC. The backstory of her with baby Sidon is very cute, and she's shown off as like a much more cool warrior than just the party healer. And then I was about to say that I think that Daruk is my second favorite after her. He's very close to her though. He's very I like his character a lot. His ability is busted. I generally don't use it when I can avoid it, but I mean unless you turn it off completely, which is lame because you earned it by doing it. I don't know. I run into it's overpowered. I don't want to use it at all, and I unlocked it. I want to use it. Cool. Glad I used that arrow on him. Rivali, least favorite. Most useful ability utility-wise by far. Urbosa's favorite ability. Really like her character as well. So that's why after I started thinking about it, putting any of them in a list is pretty hard. Rivali's bottom. Period. No matter how useful the ability doesn't make up for the fact that his character is just... It's not a good character. Like, he has zero respect for the other champions. I understand, like, wanting to be the best, but game recognizes game, right? Oh, my arrow went out. Right. I should have a flammable weapon. I shouldn't just be... Hello? Put that away. Yeah. I know there's one in all these chests that I'm skipping. This is why this part's annoying. Because it's like... They wanted to give this dungeon more bang for its buck. Because the second part of it is not super long. And like I said, it's kind of bland. And so they were just like, we need to give it like an extra something. And so they just like made this first darkness part annoying, is what they did. Like they're like, it'll take some time. It'll give the dungeon time value. If we just put a bunch of things that they have to shoot that glow in the dark and a couple light posts.
Nice job getting them the terminals that control to take back Rudania. You got this, little guy.
Okay, let's check these chests that I did not check. What do we got? What do we got? Knight's bow. Inventory's full. Well, I happen to have a damaged knight's bow in my hand. I thought I picked it back up instead of opening the chest. Alright, fresh bow, cool. Check these other ones. I think mechanics-wise for this dungeon, they just kind of ran out of ideas. I think they might have designed this one last. Because the water one, very unique with the water mechanic. I really like that one. The bird, pretty decent, like the leaning back and forth. See, the problem is that one and this one are very similar, and that one is done better. And then the electric currents path is something that they actually like have reoccurring in like even in the DLC. So I think the camel is fine too, minus the fact, and I've gone on record for this before, I think that the arena, like using the body of the camel as the arena for the Thunderblight, is a really bad arena design. Because of the way that he moves and the fact that AI targets you differently than you target it. Okay. That one's also a dragon bone weapon though, right? Like I feel like I've checked both of these and yet somehow feel like I've only seen one item. Alright. What do we got here? I almost completely forgot that I have a clock and I record these for a certain amount of time. I was just having fun playing and talking. Hello? Is there a ghost? This door's just closing behind me? It's a chest. Oh, you know what? I can pick up that arrow if it doesn't burn up. I think it burned up right as I got to it. Ooh, an ancient gear. Very much not worth my time and effort. That arrow's gonna burn up. Need that. Quick, grab the arrow. Don't get hit by the block. Alright. So we're gonna put this here. And I need to turn this reptile. Apparently that's the direction it was turned. Go in here. Do this. Run faster. Hit it immediately, turn it back.
There are 3.
Yeah, this like two-tone just back and forth. There wasn't a whole lot they could do with it. I think they did an okay job with what they had. But overall, I'm not impressed. Hello? That was a full-on text message. Oh, no. It's my buddy. I messaged him earlier. I didn't expect him to text me back, though. I was confused because my girlfriend has gone to sleep. I made sure to record after she went to sleep today because yesterday I felt like I wasn't giving her enough attention, and I also like checked my phone a couple times in the recording. So I did after, so I wouldn't check my phone during the recording like a professional. Here I am checking my phone like semi-casual. At least I'm living up to my name. Is there anything down there besides just a hole because they're like they wanted to make that a puzzle, but it's not. It's just don't fall down there. I have to carry the blue flame outside. I do remember that. But I want to grab this or not. Okay, whatever. I'll do that whenever I turn it. There is a trick in this game that I don't remember about. Didn't mean to do that. Wait, I don't need to rotate it yet. Or that I never learned, which is you can wind bomb while holding a weapon. I've seen it done with the torch, but I've never seen it done with anything else. I'm pretty sure you can do it because torches are treated like every other weapon as far as like equipment goes. Here we go. Alright, perfect. That's what we wanted to do. And there's an eyeball over there. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Guess we'll just equip this for now. Doesn't really make a huge difference. Can I hit that from here? I can. Wonderful. Oh man, I am at my time limit. So we're going to wrap it up here. I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. That's about all of that statement. If you did, leave me a like. And if you didn't, you can always leave me a dislike. I'd appreciate it if you did. Just because it gives me feedback whether you liked it or disliked it. And so I know what to do in the future, or gives me an idea that I need to change something. It doesn't actually tell me what to do. If you want to tell me how I can improve the series and what you didn't like, you can do that in the comments. And that is very helpful, and I appreciate it very much. If you want to subscribe to me for more content like this and more just gaming content in general, I've done a Fire Red Let's Play as a randomized Nuzlocke. I really enjoy randomized things, so I will do more of those in the future. I have an idea for a Nuzlocke variant that I believe is unique, and I'm trying to gather more subscribers before I execute that idea. So if you would like to see that, please subscribe so that I can get closer to that goal. And I think that will do it for today. Hope y'all have had a good day. Hope you have a good day tomorrow before you see my next video. And I will see you in the next one.